Hello, 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 Facebook. Terrific Tuesday. Kevin is coming in a few minutes. Let me text him and get him on and see. Make sure my volume is turned up while Facebook builds my audience. So let me see if I can invite Kevin in. Uh, Many times we've done this. You think I would have this Okay, there we go. Invited Kevin. You think we'll have this down pat? Hello, 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 hello. We're going to talk about what we always talk about, credit and cash flow, right? Credit and cash flow. See, can I bring Kevin on camera? See, can he hear me? So come on in, you all coming in. Make sure you hit like and hit share. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Nothing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good. Good. Let me get my Periscope. You stay busy.
I
Hello.
know. We just finished up our podcast for the night. The Wealth Effect podcast. We finished today, but it was about 21 ways, 21 things men don't say enough. So it's really good.
Okay, okay. Tell me number one.
Number one, I believe number one was I love you.
Okay,
Like
okay.
to each other. Like to
Right,
being like confident enough about self to know that just because you tell another man you love him don't mean that you extra.
right,
It's just what it is. So
right.
I told Josh I loved him tonight.
Okay. Oh, Josh.
Yep.
All right, so I got everything set up. Um, we good. We're gonna talk about what we always talk about at this time, as Kanye West say.
A lot of people don't like Kanye West right now.
Gotta go.
They don't like
Oh,
Kanye West right now, but they'll be okay.
oh, don't mention Kanye West like we do at this time. I go for mine. I got the shine, huh? So
Yep.
credit cash flow. You want me to come on in, or you gonna do what you do?
Hey, tonight, cause I gotta save some of this for the event. I can't even lie to you,
Right.
like I gotta save enough energy and enough of this what we have for the event. So today, hey, I got a few things, but I know tonight you said you had something for me, so I'm not even gonna play with you tonight, Latanya.
That's right. We going right into it. I don't know if I want to mention the state, right? I don't know if I want to mention the state, but I got a phone call today, and let me tell you, I love this credit repair business and networking and meeting new people all the time. I actually got two phone calls from California, two phone calls from California, um, and so this was the phone call. Kevin, you're upside down. What's going on?
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I was upside down. Thank you for telling me. My bad.
Hello, hello, Periscope. I got five people on Periscope, so while people are logging on, um, make sure I got this Kanye playing in the background.
That's a song. That's a song.
The good life. That's what we trying to get to.
I'm already there, baby. I'm already there.
Yeah, you already there. Everybody's looking for the good life. So we're gonna show
Most
you
definitely.
and cash flow can help get you there. So you all tuning in. Make sure you hit like and hit share. Digital Love on Periscope as well. So I got this phone call from out of state, and like I said, I love meeting and talking with new people through this credit restoration. Right, Fred is tuning in to Facebook. He's from California as well, and this was the situation, Kevin. Individual told me, hey, I'm trying to qualify for better living conditions, right? Income is not a problem. My income is not a problem. However, I got denied. Thank you for the digital love. Thank you for the digital love. I got denied because of my credit score. Because of my credit score. And so, you know, that those are situations that I really look at. I don't know if you are aware of it or not, but the FICO score is actually coming out with a new FICO score
Yep.
at January of next year. And it's really going to be based more so now off of income or out
Oh.
your checking and balancing systems of your checking account. How much,
Oh, okay, really?
right? How much money you keep in your checking account? Do you have, and which was some kind of way deal with cash flow, insufficient funds, and things of that nature. So this guy, income was not the issue. Income was not the issue. It was my credit is prohibiting me from living a better quality of life. Um, and so that's the situation for most of the middle class. You know, I can't tell this story enough that credit is so much for the middle class, right? And people don't even know they're middle class. Dealing with these student loan issues that can stop you from getting approved from home buyer, being a home buyer. Oftentimes, it's student loan, medical bills collections are really high, and that's why we want to, you know, give people the best of both worlds. Saturday in Jackson, Mississippi, in downtown Marriott Hotel, and invite them to our credit and cash flow conference. So,
Absolutely. You know, I was listening to you. You trying to throw shade on my cash flow strategy, and I was over here thinking. So, and this is what I was thinking. Cash flow to me. This is to me.
mm-hmm.
If if cash flow wasn't the problem, why can't you not just pay cash for what you want?
Well, Kevin, and paying cash for what you want, it's kind of like our grandparents' mentality. You don't, you give yourself the disadvantage of building your credit score, right? If every transaction
Mhm.
is pretty much handled in cash, and the new Ultra FICO score is really going to be based on your checking account now, and then you
You
don't get,
need cash flow for that too.
because this is a lot of the myths. Thank you for the digital love, the hearts. Um, this is a lot of the myth, I think, in the minority in the black and brown community, that hey, if I just make my payments on time, right, I can build a good credit score. And the credit mix of building a good credit score is so much more detailed than
It
just
is.
making your
Absolutely.
payments on time.
Absolutely. And you know that's the thing. I think FICO is starting to figure something out too, where you need to have a good mix of cash flow and credit in
Mm-hmm.
your portfolio. Like you need to have a good mix. And
Right.
I think what happens so many times with people is that they think, well, if I get my credit all the way right, that's gonna mean my cash flow is all the way right. Or if
Right.
I get my cash flow all the way right, my credit gonna be all the way right. And those things are not mutually exclusive. Like they are two separate different strategies, two separate different arenas. But it sounds to me the bank is saying, okay, let's look at both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look and see how your cash flow is functioning in your checking account, so we can build your credit with that.
Right.
I think they're starting to figure something out because here's the thing: if I got poor cash flow, I'm not saying I'm gonna have poor credit, but it's a good possibility that I have poor credit.
Right.
It's a
Right.
good possibility. So maybe they figuring out something, or maybe they're starting to reveal their true nature to the public. Because banks
Mm-hmm.
have always worked together with cash flow and credit. Like they've always done that. And it's like the way the credit system was started was that like this is not the long thing, but they had to find they could trust people. They had to find
Right.
out if they could trust people to loan them money. Well, if you got poor cash flow, how can I trust you to lend you any money if your cash flow is poor?
That's true. That's true. And another thing that I put in this my video title for tonight, and I want you to elaborate on that as much as you can without giving away your secrets, is how the rich or how the wealthy use the tax code to build their wealth.
You know, and I don't mind telling people because you can go everything I talk about is public information. You can go to the irs.gov or the irs.gov
Mm-hmm.
and just look up tax protection, or go to Google and type in tax protection. Look, wealthy people protect their money from taxes with a strategy. And I'm
Right.
like four major tax shelters. I'm gonna tell you what four major tax shelters. Look, I'm not all the way wealthy yet, but I'm gonna be there soon.
Right.
Four tax shelters. Number one is a business.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tax shelter.
Right.
Number two, some financial advisors don't agree on that, but look, anytime you can protect your money from taxes, it's a tax shelter.
Right.
Number two, real estate. Real estate is another tax shelter. Number three, investments can be a tax shelter. Number four, insurance. Life insurance can help protect your money from taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So with those four, it's more than that, but those are just four that we have right now. I'm gonna give away right now. But those things are tax protection, and you got to find a way to put your money in them or
Right.
protect your money with it. So that's how the wealthy are able to do it. That's why Donald Trump is able to stand in front of millions of Americans and say, "I don't pay taxes." He
Right.
can say that. He
Now,
can say that.
and I have this discussion mostly with my friends and some coworkers, and they think Donald Trump is actually doing tax manipulation. What's your
And
thought?
look, it's a big difference between tax evasion and tax protection.
Mm-hmm.
Most times people in the middle don't know the difference. They think because Wesley Snipes went to prison for tax evasion that Donald Trump is going to go to prison for tax protection. Those are not the same thing. Those
Right.
are two different strategies. One of them you're actually utilizing the tax system. The
Mm-hmm.
other one you're avoiding or saying forget the tax system. I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. Meaning
Right.
that I'm going to make my money in America and I'm going to avoid paying taxes. That's tax evasion. Those are two different things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. And one of the things I will be discussing out of the Saturday at the conference, the Credit to Cash Flow Conference, or Capitalize on Your Credit and Cash Flow, is the three reasons why your credit score may be low. And reason number one, I want people to understand this, is because of incorrect reporting or errors on your credit report. We don't understand how many times that something may be accurately reported, right? But it's reported in a wrong way. And because I often deal with minorities in my black and brown community, you know, I had someone ask me, why do I get the Medea, hello, the Tyler Perry story as an example? And I said it was just because just like that. Thank you so much. I'm getting so much digital love on Periscope tonight, Kevin. I'm telling you, Periscope, make sure
Good.
you all come out Saturday morning and listen. If you're out of state and you want to watch the live streaming, you can still register RSVP, get the live streaming. You can replay it as many times as you want. It's going to be your private link at www.mycreditandcashflowispower.com. That's www.mycreditandcashflowispower.com, because oftentimes, even though Kevin and I have different perspectives, we come together to help others build the best of both worlds, which is their credit and their cash flow. And as I was playing earlier, the good life. So the number one reason that people have a low credit score is simply because an accurate thing reported the wrong way on their credit report, right? And what I mean by that, it could very well be accurate, but did all the steps follow that need to be followed to put that reported on your credit report? How do a $8,000 collection get pulled off, right? Well, it's certain things that they have to have in their possession as evidence um, to collect that collection from you by law, by the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. And so I'm going to give you three reasons Saturday, and that's number one, why you may have a low credit score, because you're trying to dispute from an angle that this is not mine when it's probably very well yours, instead of disputing or challenging, was it reported in the right way? And so you can do it from a moral morally and ethical point of view. We're going to talk about credit mix, what keeps people from a 7 a lot of the time. It's your credit history. A lot of us don't have, we close our accounts and we don't have any accounts that's 8 years or older reporting to our credit report. And we don't have that credit history that we need. And we don't have that credit mix of installment debts, revolving debts reporting. And we haven't used them sometimes in a healthy way. And so this is what we're doing. We're excited. Out of our 30 tickets sold, because we have 30 seats, we have 25 tickets sold. And I promise you, we will get you further, faster financially and help you achieve whatever your financial goals might be. So that's it.
And you know, and this is a quote, and I hope I say it right. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together and work with people. Look,
Right.
there's things that I don't know. There's things that Latonya don't know. But the way we find out is by going to events like this and working together to really, really find out how can these things mix? What can we put together to make it easier so you can get a better credit score that you desire, and also cash flow as much money as possible.
Right.
So Saturday, October 27th, we got one more. We only got one more Facebook Live, Latonya, before the event.
Right.
And this next one, I'm gonna give away one tip that you can use, and then we may actually give away some things on the Facebook Live for the people that's on it. So like some free stuff.
Okay.
So definitely hop on. That's it for tonight. I see it's October 27th. Look forward to seeing you. We've been working. The credit queen has spoken. The cash flow queen and king is out for the night. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Facebook and Periscope. We want to help you live a good life. Talk to you, Kevin.
Bye.
All right.